Today we're going to talk about BYD Seal and the consumption, some tips and tricks. So many have wondered how high the consumption is on highway driving, and it varies on different factors and settings. So I'm going to go through some of the different factors and settings. So first we have high speed. The higher speed, the higher consumption, and this is especially for electric vehicles which have relatively higher consumption than ICE vehicles when driving in higher speeds. The second one is acceleration. The more you accelerate, the more aggressively the car consumes. The third one is temperature. At lower temperatures, electric vehicles consume much more. We've seen like 50 to 100% more usage when there is, like, for example, minus 20 degrees Celsius. So there are some different settings that can help you consume less. So first, as you know, there are different type of driving modes. So you can select between Eco, Normal, and Sport. And these settings affect how fast it accelerates to desired speed. So of course, Eco is the slowest one. So it depends on how light you're on the foot. So this will help you to consume less by accelerating less. The second one is the speed limiter, because you can set different type of speeds that the car should follow and follow cars that is in front of it. So by using the speed limiter, you will take the factor of your foot out of the equation, because the car is much better at uh, making these small adjustments related to the acceleration and decrease of speed. So it will save the most of energy when you're using the speed limiter. Another huge impact that I've found on the consumption is, and this concerns the all-wheel drive model, is the performance in Australia, and it's called the Excellence model in Europe, and that is the ITAC setting. So ITAC stands for Intelligent Torque Adaptation Control Technology. So it does a number of things. In general, it adjusts the power between the engines. And if you have this setting on, it will you will have it on for different type of harsh conditions. For example, when there's snow, because the stability between the front and back motor will be better. You will also have a smoother ride when having this setting on, and it will accelerate 1.7 seconds faster. So this is on when you use the track mode. But if you turn it off, you will disable that synchronization between the back and front motor so that it's less smooth, but it will require much less, it will be much less consumption. So in some tests, we've gone from 18 kilowatt hours per, um, per 100 meter, per 1 kilometers to 15. So it's a decrease of like 17%. So it matters a lot if you're driving on the highway. And that also probably helps for drifting a little bit, to have it turned off if you're into that. What I feel when having it off is like a two-stage rocket. So first, it is like one engine is operating more actively. Then if I press the pedal in more aggressive way, we can feel that after 1 or 2 seconds, the second motor engine engages even more. With having it on, it will be more like a smooth transition to faster speed. So I think this is something that you could experiment with if you are doing these longer rides and are concerned about consumption. You should turn this off. Lastly, I wanted to talk about bugs and features, because I'm very much into uh, making sure that all bugs that the BYD Seal have are sorted out, and that all features that the community requests will be forwarded in the right way. So I've created a page, and I will link to this one in the description. And I hope that you can go to that link, vote, and maybe add comments. So these are the most common experience bugs and feature requests. When the number of votes have reached some kind of limit, I will forward this to the BYD developers. And please share this list as well to your community. And that's it for this video. Please like and subscribe. I will do some big changes to this vehicle in upcoming days. I will change the stock suspension to another one, because I think the suspension is not that good in the stock variant. Also, I will try to do some noise reduction. So I will do this in another video, and subscribe to follow that later. So thank you. Bye for now.